Hey, we're missing pilots. We're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thanks a lot for listening. We hope that you like the way that we sound.
Hello. That'll be fine. Hello. That'll be fine.
A little on there, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Not really there.
The reverb.
A couple weeks ago, I was going to the grocery store, and they have a parking garage for it, and where it's like you can park for free for 2 hours if you buy food or buy groceries.
Yeah.
And the clearance was like 6-7 or something. So I took the van in, just assuming that I would make it. And it was kind of pretty close, but I was going up the ramp and I wasn't hitting anything. But as I started getting up to where it levels off, the antenna started hitting, so I was like, and then as I kept going, all I heard was, and I was like, ah! The entire ski rack or whatever's up there, luggage rack, pretty much came completely off, and now it's like hanging by one corner of it, just sitting up there.
Cargill's right here if you want to go with it.
Do they sell Hoax?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really?
Now, how the fuck are we gonna go ski?
Yeah, I know.
This is probably pretty good on it.
Check. Check.
Any reverb? Can you put a little reverb on there?
Check.
Little moisture.
One thing I can tell you is that in preparing for this show, we realized that we still like to play together, so this is in no way our last show. And
No. You gotta turn on the push.
To me, it just seems like it ended with the show that we called our maybe possible last show at Fenarios. I mean, I felt like that was the last show, and Rob got up and said that, it wouldn't be, and that was, it was cool. And he said that, I felt hopeful, but then I realized that, like, how, how are we going to do this if we don't even live in the same town?
I was like, oh! Nick's songs, like, in terms of the full songs that were coming in, they were mostly Nick's. You know, there's never been like, I'm gonna write the songs for this band, and we're gonna use my songs, and that's it. Everybody has brought stuff in.
I've always said I really appreciate when everyone puts in their input, because I don't think that, a lot of times, sometimes I am really happy with, the way I put a song together, but most of the time I think, it's more potential, if more minds work at it, I think, more heads can be a hindrance, but a lot of times, obviously, if it's, 4 people, that's a lot of brain power and a lot of creativity, so, I'm, all about everybody taking their own approach to the parts. For some reason or other, they would just be like, alright, you know what, we're not going to play my songs anymore because I don't like them, I think they suck. It's just they don't.
At the time, I was really like, I don't want to do this, so I didn't.
And so we lost, lots of material that way. We're it's just, if somebody's not going to play, they're not going to play. You can't force them to.
He would bring a song and it would be amazing. My first reaction would be to get defensive, sort of super aware of what I was doing, and hypercritical.
I think everyone in the band possibly overthinks everything, so. But I think that's typical of people who are really good at what they do.
We gotta hit the road if we're gonna make it to the church on time.
To the what? Got a nice face, very characteristic face, unlike cats. Where's the other cat?
Right here, just sleeping.
What's up, P-Mel? Do you remember me? Maybe on my face.
Bag full of Take 5 samples. Caramel is sweet, peanut butter's nutty, chocolate is... I forget what it is. Anyway, we're going to Pittsburgh to record.
Summer of 2004, we went in to record a full length at WPTS, the University of Pittsburgh, in their recording studio.
Hey! Hey! What do you think about the cymbals?
We didn't allow ourselves enough time to really record how we needed to record and what we really needed to record, and we had this deadline hanging over our heads.
You come outside with me so I can get my Lucky Charms and I don't have to call up.
Is it your Lucky Charms? Or is it cigarettes?
My Lucky Charms. In the van.
Lucky Charms the cereal or Lucky Charms your cigarettes?
The cereal. I swear.
Yeah.
Maybe also the cigarettes.
Those times were fantastic. Like some of the greatest memories of my life.
Did you guys read this? 'Cause I don't feel like doing it. Hey, turn this off.
Just,
Oh, you're fired, too.
That was amazing.
I was just going to go record you guys eating.
I already ate.
Can I get some of your food?
Sure.
We're not doing anything at all.
I like how we just like pop offline for a minute to like go record our check.
Alright, BRB.
I gotta record
Well,
a keyboard.
I mean, it wouldn't be like that. As soon as
Yeah.
the rhythm tracks are down, it's not gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
yo, I wanna see the what the fuck shit. Between you guys.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, get right on it.
I can't play that beat. We allowed to play?
Nick Kirk, drummer extraordinaire.
Don't film me. That's why I always man the camera,
I'll just zoom in on your face while you drum. Oh, he's getting uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Doesn't like the camera.
Even that right there was like super loud. That's getting loud. You don't have to talk that loud. Holy Christ, dude! You don't have to scream. Jesus Christ! Don't do that again, for Christ's sake. No. All right. That's coming through real super loud in here, man. Just be careful. Just be careful from this day forward, all right, Big Papa?
Yo, what's going on?
Nothing, really. I'm telling you.
And why aren't we recording?
Cause.
No, we are. Things are going well. We have like most of the records done, and you know, that's it.
Oh wait, actually we don't.
Actually, the record's done. Sound off.
It's like
This is day 2 of making the record, and Eric and Brad and I are hanging out, nothing to do, because all of our instruments are locked up in a room that we can't get into, and Rob is seeing Freddy vs. Jason, and he's got the key. So we can't do anything for like 3 hours. And we're never gonna finish this. And it sucks.
So we're hanging out on the internet.
why are we hanging out on the internet?
Because we're not recording. trying to piss us off?
No, I'm just trying to get this out. I just want
Yeah, I'll go post it on LiveJournal. You might want to talk about it.
to. Hey, Eric, maybe we could get our instruments from the that engineering room there.
We can't.
Oh wait, why can't we?
Yo, I got a good idea. Let's do some guitar track. I forgot!
It's empty. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. Beautiful.
Progress, progress, progress. It's not in focus.
I think it's the viewfinder, actually.
Okay.
I think I played this like a little bit more subtly.
Yeah.
If that's a word. Like a little more subtle, and I might want to do the first part over again.
You want to do it still more subtle?
Yeah, because we turned down the level on that anyway
Yeah,
for the second
Yeah, I should
second
do that
chorus.
first one over again.
Hey, Brad.
You're fired, by the way.
Why?
We didn't really get any footage of yesterday, except for like a snippet. And the battery's about to die, and I don't know how to charge it. Hot legs.
Tell the folks at home what's going on right now.
We're recording Spectral Lenses and we're having a problem with bleeding, even though we're going direct in. It boggles my mind. What about you, Robbie?
What do you think about the situation? It's hard to say. Yeah.
Shut up. You think this cord is a problem? It's starting to sound shitty. You think there could be like an actual like analog sort of problem with this damn cord?
Try the other cord.
How am I supposed to go from calm to angry? Man, we've been fucking with these cords for 10 years, so, man, all I gotta say, fuck you!
burger and Coke. Veggie burger combo. Coke. The guy like points the gun at the guy that got shot, and Charles Bronson's like in his kitchen next to the phone, and next to his breakfast table, he's got an Uzi. No. Next to his breakfast table. Oh shit. Yeah. After this, we're still kind of close to Harrisburg. It took Eric a while to get here.
Hey, it's Eric. Can you get Mike's kid, even though you think it sounds dumb? Yeah, he sounded kind of like upset, actually.
Deep down, we all want it to happen, I think. You know, on some level. We all know, without a doubt, that we make good music and we make a good band, you know. It just doesn't really seem like actually implementing that makes very much sense these days.
Off to a good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, see what I mean? Like, what is that, you know? It's like the battery works, you know?
Well, that's completely different from the engine.
Yeah, but isn't the battery, isn't that what's needed to start it?
Yeah. I guess it's probably the starter.
I do this every single morning, seriously. I gotta take it to a mechanic.
Ain't no life that you can.
Just don't have any money here.
Taking your Capital One bill. I'll pay it for it.
I
Yeah.
mean, no newspapers.
Yeah. Actually, this window's way up there. We're totally not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna hit someone else's window.
Nick! Yo, don't take five.
Vice President.
You're not having any take fives. There we go. EK steps up.
There's a take 5 on the roof. That was a terrible idea.
Didn't go anywhere.
There's gonna be 6 take 5s on this thing.
Has it got enough weight?
It's good, yeah. It'll make it. You just have to have aid.
Oh, there he is.
Yo, come on.
What are you doing? There's a take 5 with your name on it. If you get your ass down here in a minute.
Here, give it to me. Where's Rob?
Come on.
I don't know what's going on, but when I jumped it, I'll show you what I found.
It's gonna be like a raccoon or something.
Yeah. See that disconnected wire?
It's a ground, isn't it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The first time we ever got together, the 4 of us, and played, it was just an idea of like, hey, you know, your band broke up and our band broke up. Let's, you know, the pieces kind of fit together. Let's just play, and you know, that was all it was. We actually played together. We couldn't believe what it sounded like, and we came up with 3 songs that day.
Rob and I were in a band together in high school, and Nick and Brad were in a band together in high school, and Rob and I were the rhythm section of our band, and Brad and Nick were the guitar players of their band, and we were sort of going through band transitions at the same exact time. I think there was some, mutual respect. Our bands had played together. Wouldn't it be great if, like the 4 of us could get together? We're the rhythm section. We're a really good, tight rhythm section, and they make a really, really great, songwriting team, guitar playing, duo. I was like, that would be the perfect band, and one day I was just like, what, screw this, I'm just gonna email Brad, and I did. I'm like, Brad, do this whole long thing. We got together to practice before they, sort of broke up their band, and it went fantastically. Like right off the bat, we were like, oh my God, what is this? This is amazing, Great, great feeling. And, then they kind of broke up their band, and we all got together, and from there it was like, that was in May, I believe 2002. Yeah, it was May of 2002, and by August of 2002, we had our first demo recorded and had done a tour. That summer was like ridiculous in terms of productivity. It was like too good to be true. It was what we were all looking for, It was what we were all looking for in a band and music and in all happened like within 3 months' time. It was fantastic. It was really, really great.
There's a lot of hits though, man.
Yeah, it's loud right now.
Don't plug in just using one chord. See if it's still doing it.
You know, he's high end. If we could do something with his high end.
It's gonna sound muffled.
But it sounds good like that though. Like that's how.
Well, it
the
doesn't
thing sounds
'cause of
the
the
best.
hiss.
Well,
That's
yeah, but
high end.
besides the hiss though.
Yeah, but
I mean, the tone of the guitar sounds good.
You know, Brad and Eric came out, and of course Rob and I were already in Pittsburgh. But when they came out and we all got together, like it was amazing. Like I know everybody felt that, like because we hadn't played together in so long. It was just awesome to be back in PTS and recording again. And like I just from that moment I thought like there's no way that we can abandon this again. This just feels like so good and so magical. Start telling this low level just comes in with this like the quietest thing possible, the quietest, slowest thing possible, and I always thought of it, Death of Country Gentleman, as like a death of, you know, emotion or a death of a soul, and like soulless, and someone who doesn't deal with anything, just sort of brushes it off.
We all want to make music together. We all make great music together. The chemistry between us is really great. Why can't we should just run with that. We should just let that happen. Don't worry about, you know, putting out records. Don't worry about, you know, show quotas. Don't worry about record labels. How about we just make music just to make music? That's what we all love to do. We can be a band and not have to worry about like sort of hitting the jackpot, you know what I mean? And we can still make good music. That sort of theory of our band has been playing itself out ever since, you know, however actively or inactively as it may be.
We had these 3 songs that were really good songs that we never were able to record, or we had really bad takes of. We wanted to at least have those tracks for ourselves, and also because we thought people would probably want to hear them because they're good songs that we liked. So we were just going to record these 3 songs and have them for our own catalogs, and kind of how we always used to do it. We make music and now we want you to hear it. Simple as that.
There you go.
These are the circumstances of this recording. We have these songs down, and they have a real, like, sort of live, raw quality to them. And maybe that's not originally how we wanted them, but that's the circumstances of the weekend, and that's what we got. So those are the recordings. You know, it wouldn't be bad. It would just be different.
I mean, unless we can like somehow get this fixed. Doesn't look like
That's not gonna seem that cool later when we have just shitty recordings, though, you know. And like we have like the story for ourselves and nobody else. It's like, what the fuck do these sound like this for?
Yeah, we can't get all 8 tracks from the mixing board to go into the computer. So when we record on the software on the computer, all the sound goes in, but it only goes in through 2 channels. So pretty much means we don't have control over each channel, you know what I mean? Because once it gets into the computer, it's all tubes and everything jump together. And there's a way to get it so that all 8 channels just go correctly and then we have different channels that work. We can't figure it out right now. So.
How's the level? How's the level?
How's everything going so far?
It's fine. It's pretty standard. you know, you always have these problems with the mics and stuff. Yeah, it's coming through. So we just gotta address all that, unfortunately. We'll get there. It's just a matter of getting good takes, really. That's the time consumer. 9's coming through loud and clear, by the way. I mean, particularly loud and clear.
To be honest, thinking about getting back together or whatever is almost like seems weird. Like it kind of creates like a nervousness or something in me. You know, I don't know. It's hard to tell what that is.
I think everyone else is too scared to make that commitment for fear of starvation. You know, if I'm just gonna be a loser otherwise and be a janitor or some kind of like food service person, then rather than a lawyer, if I know I can fall back on, being a doctor, practicing in medicine or something, I'm probably not going to give it as much effort, give music as much effort.
People that do like bands that are touring and, not really big or anything, really are kind of giving up like a lot of other parts of their lives. They can't have like a good job, they kind of have to work a sort of crappy menial job so they can, if they need to quit, they can.
But to continue with a musical career.
Rob was really the first one to sort of be like, yo, this isn't gonna work.
We had an entire nationwide tour that was booked, but it was poorly planned. We're playing in all these random cities where nobody knows us, so no one's really gonna come out to see us. On a couple of the first nights where it was like a good turnout, we only got paid like $20 or $30.
We would need such and such amount of a guarantee just to even make it, because none of us had any money, and like that was stupid from the beginning.
You get enough money from each city to be able to support your gas and your getting to the next place and your food and all that stuff. It wasn't set up like that for us.
Some of the drives were like 12-hour drives, and that's like 2 tanks worth of gas.
We're not a big enough band for venues to want to dump all that money onto us, It makes perfect sense. When we played our first sort of send-off tour show, it was in Westchester at Venerio, and we made about $300. And, the money we had made for the next 4 shows on our way down to Georgia was very minimal. I definitely felt that sort of nervous tension the entire time.
The only cash I had was I worked at Denny's before the tour for 2 weeks, just to get something in my pocket, and I quit.
Rob was looking at our little itinerary, and that sort of sparked this whole conversation where it was pretty much just like, what the hell are we doing? Maybe we should turn around. And we're sitting there all night pretty much talking about this thing. What exactly is the point of what we're doing here?
Kind of split the band in half right there, because 2 people wanted to go home and 2 people wanted to push on and say, you know what, we're in this, we got to finish up.
We turned around and drove back and dropped off our stuff and didn't speak for a couple months.
That basically ruined our relationship with Carrie of Itis Records, and she was very unhappy with us, rightfully so, but it was also sort of a kind of harsh learning experience for her and us, so we don't really talk to her that much right now, unfortunately.
We just were at each other's throats after that, so it's hard to get over that for some reason, I don't know. Maybe I don't make much sense. I just hope that somehow
the tension from the arguments and the just the whole experience I think it's still there, and I think it's to this day it's still there. It prevents us from fully opening up creatively around each other.
I just want to hear everyone say, hey, let's do this again, you know, screw everything, you know, let's just all move back in with our parents so we can do this. You know, it's hard when you're thinking about, you know, your future, living under your parents' rules and not having any money.
I just think we need to do it on our own again, you know, and get outside of the previous structures, which sort of, I don't know, made things less fun. Last time it was like, you're making a record, we're gonna tour for the record, you know, it's gonna be this is what you're gonna be, your life is going to be promoting for, you know, however long, and this is what you have to sell, and this time we're just documenting songs and putting them out and giving them to people for free, which is what we always did in the past, and, I mean, whatever. What? I mean, that stuff was fine, something to try, but I don't think we necessarily liked it. It made us too much like a small business, so we're just kind of getting back to being a band right now. Albeit one that's geographically, you know, everywhere. All this is like fun and whatever happens, happens.
Alright, well, how did it sound, basically, then, with the levels?
It was alright. I mean, it wasn't taking that much mixing.
Alright, well, then let's just go in and try and record something and come back in and see what happens. We'll only play through half a song or something.
What the f***? I don't really care at all. Alright.
I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on. These stupid ass kids, man. Oh, whoa! Well, alright, why don't you guys... No, why doesn't somebody stay here? I don't know who.
I'll stay here.
And... just try to do like a stereo pan of everything and like check levels and stuff.
Here goes nothing. It's just not fun because you just gotta keep coming back and redoing stuff.
Somebody yell for Rob.
Rob! The thing right now with everything we're doing is, well, we're only planning for this and then we'll see what comes next. And before we always used to be like, this will hopefully lead to this, which will take us there. And it was so opportunistic or something where we were just always trying to like get somewhere with stuff, and now we're not. We're probably taking it to the other extreme where we're just like letting things fall into our laps.
Alright, but shut up. Everybody shut the fuck up, let Rob play.
So like, you know, we planned for that show Venerio, we just planned for that show. We did this recording, we just planned this recording. And So you don't know what's coming up. It's kind of weird and different. This is a slow to put the toe in the water and get back into things like.
Play something in unison, like just bum, 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 you know.
Move around in there, seriously. It sounds like a fucking tornado. Listen to that.
8, 9. Just 8.
Guys, come in here. Come in here and hear this. I think it's a little too much.
We are recording.
No, you just slammed the chamber door.
Hold on, shut up for a second. Shut up for a second. Hold on. God damn.
You always good shit, Foursquare.
Yeah. I'm down. You got a ball?
Right now?
I got a ball and some chalk. Where's your tea? Or some tape?
If we had time, if we have time.
Where's your tea? Do you have your tea over there? I want to have yours
Down on my foot.
I like pretend I'm a cat for my cat. So like me and my cat when we play, she'll be there at the couch like looking at me, and I'll be like, and I'll get down. And then she'll see that I want to play, so she'll be like, you know. And then we'll both run at each other and like tackle each other in the middle of the floor and stuff.
I don't think she's real tackling you.
No, but she'll jump at me. All right.
Let's get back to work. Hey, I got 4.
Yeah, you. I want you three to actually play so I can hear, and then I'm gonna turn on everything.
I tried to get a job with like computers and stuff, and it didn't work. And I was working temp jobs and stuff, and listening to the radio, and hearing all this stuff on like political talk radio about so-and-so is a, you know, former lawyer, you know, and so-and-so is doing work with attorneys to get senior citizens health care and all this stuff. And I was like, people who study law have the keys to the whole thing, you know, and like can actually get things done that I'm interested in doing, like social progresses. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I have other options and other things that are fulfilling to me. So going back to school, see what happens with this, but I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Like, I think the Rob and DC thing is a big. I don't want to say him because I'm not like. There's no bad feelings or hard feelings anywhere, you know. But I think in terms of the band, Rob being in DC is a big problem.
I mean, Rob seems like he just wants to mostly go to law school so he can go to politics, which I think is really cool. Like, I wish them all the best. But, you know, you can't force anyone to do anything.
And I think it's has to do with people not really willing to drop their lives for the band, like maybe they thought they were able to do before.
We're contributing.
Oh, okay.
Sounds alright to me.
Alright, don't gotta do anything there.
What do I do with that? Let's just fuck it up. Here, yo. Okay, you come in here for a minute. You might want to make a change.
Get in here.
Oh yeah, and you're fired.
Actually, no, it's time to play bass. Now play the bass. He's so dead, yeah.
Oh.
Missing Pilots bass player auditions number 2.
It's similar to the 4-track thing we did like a long time ago. We're just all by ourselves, same exact setup as this, you know. I think we're just trying to get back to that because it got so out of hand there for a while. It's like, what was going on?
It was like it picked up everything. You guys hearing that feedback? Oh, never mind.
Not bad, I guess.
But see, together they sound fine. They sound nice.
Best case scenario, we get through all 3 songs without having to, you know, do them more than once. It's only gonna be 15 minutes.
What?
What the fuck is your problem, dude?
What?
What the fuck?
You're backing up, Brad. You're backing up.
What the Alright, wait, let's do it again.
Did you read this, dude?
I fucking read that, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Fucking read it yourself. Making the record, like all that footage, that's like the energy. I think that's when the sort of energy and the possibility of, you know, this sort of sky's the limit type of mentality was at its peak. We were all really, really into that, really anxious, excited about what was happening, and then, you know, sort of people moving on with their lives in certain respects, you know, doing different things. And then getting back together to still make music. So there's still, you know, it's like our mentality is totally different. Right off the screen, and it's such a great thing to see, you know what I mean? But it's not really like that anymore,
unfortunately. We were all so on the same page, you know. It was seriously like our brains were just as one, and that's why everything was so great. It's not the same now, you know. A lot of stuff has happened. You know, it's not the same now, and I can't say, you know, Brad would feel X about this, you know. I don't know. Don't know anymore. It's weird, you know.
I don't know why it sounds different on recording, but everything else has so far, so.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well,
Seriously.
you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's just, like, visually, like, if we just F10 it, like, pick a mark, and we'll be like, that's where we want everything to go. Like, 15 or whatever.
This is such a makeshift fucking way to record.
Welcome to 1964.
Like thin.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what happens when you get everybody in a room together, because all these other frequencies are trying to get into those microphones.
It's such a butt, man. This is such a butt. It's Butts Town in here, man. Seriously.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That smells horrible.
No, not that. I'm talking about the sound.
Sounds like butt.
Why is my guitar there? You know what it is, man?
It's not.
It's playing too much.
It's not even. We're not even worried about that. It's just the fact that, you know, we have to do this in the first place. This is like.
Yeah. Like when
Like
stuff's
we're
coming through.
recording here, please please me here. And
Yeah, it's coming through the speakers sound like one thing, and you record it as like,
Yeah,
well,
it sounds like a complete act.
you play, yeah, you guys are in there playing. I'm like, all right, no, this is gonna sound pretty good.
Yeah.
You play it back, and it's like,
Yeah. You hear it sounds like a fucking Chamber of Hell reverb, and then
Yeah.
like, get it on the computer. It sounds like Taint Town.
it's something like, yeah.
Well, it does.
There's something with like the level of the computer coming out, like the. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is wrong with this thing?
There's gotta be
I
some
don't know.
simple ass little thing why we're not getting 8 channels to the
Yo,
computer.
we can,
Guess what? I tried everything. I don't know what the hell's going on.
we can really, here, let me see that. Do we have the full band one? Alright, let me sit down real quick. Let me see what I can do.
I just don't care. It sounds like a dick.
It does sound like
Tell me if
a
it sounds
We've
good.
been here all fucking day too.
Where's the headphone level?
Christ.
You know what I want to get for myself is a pair of Birkenstock sandals. You know, I just love their sandals. They have like 2 straps. You know? I think that would be real comfortable. You know? Just kind of slip them on and you can go outside. You don't have to put on socks or anything. This is Butts Town, man. Seriously.
You know what? I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything.
There's got to be some computer setting. I mean, do you know?
I'm trying to do stuff and it's not letting me do it.
Don't worry about the effects.
I'm trying to EQ it.
Try and figure out the how to get all the channels to go into the computer.
No idea.
Yeah. The fuck, man, this is terrible.
Won't let me preview anything.
We could try reinstalling the program.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for
Sounds pretty good. What did you do?
can make anything work.
You hit the non-ass button or something?
What's your ramen here?
The non-ass button. D-butt button. He debutted the recording.
I'll run the debudding program.
Yo guys, I just debutted it. Now it sounds really great.
Yeah. What do you do?
I just debutted it.
I just tell you some stuff. Like, I just put a review over it. Like, press it.
That's worth working with.
Yeah, we can work with that. Well, congratulations on debudding it. Nice work. I'd be happy with that.
Put a few overdubs on it, like double that maybe or something.
Yeah, actually, I would like to make it more of a clean sound, like kind of really like shiny sound.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, should it be distorted or... I think it should be distorted.
It should be bigger. Like, I think we can definitely...
Yeah, I can hold that. Yeah. Yeah, my guitar gets lost. Alright, we can also overdub my part here to make it,
Yeah. They're gonna try to close the building in 2 hours, that's all I know. We could go to Nick's afterwards with the same exact sessions, but... What do you like to do this? Yeah. That's our recording, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good now.
This'll still be, it'll be like a demo basically, but it won't sound like Ass Town.
Yeah, I guess we'll do overdubs at my place or something.
We might have to.
Yeah, I don't care. Alright.
Yeah. That's not good tape. I think so, yeah. That's about as good as you ever played it. Yeah, debut it before we listen to it. I'm not gonna do it next. Let's do it later so that we can, like, do it slower.
Got to debut. It's not there yet.
Does it sound like that? Who cares? Let's get the hell out of here.
I think it's just like a really like weak signal or something, you know?
Buttman. Buttman. Please come, Buttman.
I can't do everything I did last time yet, though.
Why?
Because, like, last time I compressed and stuff just to show you, like, what it sounded like when it's all done. But I can't do that because compressing it, like, too many times is going to sound dumb.
It sounds like blunts down.
Yeah,
Sounds like blunts again.
Steel room.
You know what? I'm gonna undo what I just did, and I'll work on it later when I have a lot of time to think about it.
I mean,
yeah, but what about overdubs and stuff? I mean, we can't just use this as like a finished thing.
Man, I don't know. This is a headache.
Yeah, it is.
You know what sucks?
This?
Yeah. Like,
Blows ass.
enough to, like, not continue.
Suicide guys.
Yeah, you guys want to just jump out the window? It's a perfectly good window.
You think you died?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't live. It's far.
Wouldn't it suck if you did?
Oh man, that's a terrible thing. Ugh. I can
Like,
feel
everything was broken, but
I can feel what it would feel like to hit the ground too. You know, like if you actually think about what, like imagine yourself falling and smacking against the ground. You know.
the whole day was a waste of time. I don't know.
Well, we spent a good 12 hours fiddling around with crap, and nothing was working, and we ended up getting nothing recorded and leaving unhappy, which is usually happens. Missing pilots. But at least we get to enjoy each other's valiant company at the time. Which is really all that matters.
We always used to pay lip service to sort of band is the life thing, but band was our lives. We lived in the same town at least, you know. You gotta be able to live and fulfill yourself as an individual too, and not rely on what four people can coalesce and agree on. It just seems like it's too volatile to bank on. We've never lived in the same place anyway. It's just a slow start of never.
What happened today, Brad?
A lot of nothing. I'm making a new one of these.
I have some plans for my future, but if I had a serious band, I think I would probably do that first, just because I'm young.
And it just does noise, you know. There's some other things that you can do. There's cool things you can do with the rhythm.
I just remember every time that we went out, no matter if it was just a little tour or even trying to do that big tour, I was probably happier than like I'd ever been before. Just knowing that I'm with like my really good friends. We're on the road. You know, I love to travel. We're going from town to town, meeting new people, and playing music every night. Like that was so exciting to me. And I was always in such a good mood like, every day. Just even though I was hungry, uncomfortable. Sitting in the car, it's tired and dirty. So I think I know now that I definitely want and probably need to do that. Even if it's with some other people. Maybe I'll find someone else.
I'm so glad everything went well. I sort of I'm kind of at like a starting point again, you know. So my music is very basic, and to be honest, that's kind of what I can create best right now, you know. Like I'm really enjoying it, you know. For the first time in a while, I really am enjoying it, you know. Yeah, I could show you. Yeah, it's a pretty rough demo. Now, like sort of coming through all this, it's taken me a while, but I'm at a point now where I really really respect Nick for the songwriter that he is, because he's a fantastic songwriter, but I don't let that hinder me from writing my own songs, you know what I mean? And that's all an internal battle. That has nothing to do with Nick or anyone.
Man, I just feel like I've come like a long way in songwriting, and I really want to use that. Like, I feel like I've learned a lot through trial and error. But like I said, it's hard because I feel kind of jaded from so many disappointments now. It's hard to want to even do that. I don't know. But there's like a big part of me that really wants to get it out there, and I think that drive can overcome the jaded, bruised aspects of it.
On that stove? Yeah. There's like a
Calls a fire.
That might come on soon. Seriously?
It will. I know it takes a while for it to.
Like, there, see, look, it's probably a death trap. See that thing come on? Shit, now I lost it. There we go. You want more light? Or that's cool. Okay. Second recording session that ultimately went nowhere, which I guess most people could say a failure. It was actually really fun. We just had a good time doing it. We didn't come up with anything, you know. It was a loss, but it wasn't, you know. I think that's what put the kind of closure on that sort of awkwardness that was there before, of trying to be, like I think Rob said at one point, a small business, you know. Really kind of broke it down to what we were doing it for.
The cereal. I swear. Maybe also the cereal.
Oh man, this is so great. Oh, this is amazing.
That's coming through real super loud in here, man. Just be careful. Just be careful from this day forward, all right, Big Papa?
I don't know, to be honest, how angry Brad actually is when it comes to the tour stuff. You know, inside of him, deep down somewhere about that.
I'm actually I'm trying to play with people around here, you know, like, just because I need to play. It's something that's kind of inside of me. And if I don't play, then I get really depressed and stuff, so I've been trying to round up people around here. And I've played with so many people, but like, it never feels like the same as when I play with those guys. It's kind of sad, but also kind of nice to know that, you know, I have that connection with those guys.
I don't know, I just like when you watch the way everyone interacts, and it's just like so much like chemistry, and it's amazing. But I don't know, we don't even see each other anymore. I don't know, I just wish we were playing.
up.
Oh.
Get on my face when you want. You guys are wacky.
Willie Foster and Red One and Willie Font. You are fat, you are fat, you are fat, you are fat. Let me just tell you this thing.
Alright, that's it. That's the end of the song.